like that one to Marte. And now the Phillies wrap up the season series with the New York Mets here this afternoon. The pop vinyl was given out. The Fanatic won before the start of today's ball game. And 12 walks. And he's down on strikes, one away. Swing and a foul tip, back-to-back Ks.
Still on pace.
He sure is. Tapper back toward the middle. And Stott does not have a play, and Lindor is aboard. So he
snapped every once in a while, Tom.
Which one? Line drive to right field, and Castellanos comes sliding in. I think he had a tough time seeing it. It wasn't hit that high. It was probably lost in the shirts. Line drive, base hit into right field. Two players went tumbling down. One lost his glove. And Kyle Schwarber's aboard with a leadoff single.
For today. Is your son doing that game?
No, that's Double A.
Oh, God.
Liner out to left field, going back on it is Canna. It's over his head and it's out of the yard. A 3-run home run. Alec Bohm has given the Phils the lead. Well, he got one up in the zone.
This man is swinging it. Look how short and quick he got to that thing, and just a line drive that carried.
He said get up as he was going up the first base line. This obviously eclipses last year's total. JT hits one out to left center field. That's scorched, and it's going to be off the base of the State Farm sign. Canna was playing it nicely in left. He had that area covered. Nimmo had center field covered, but it's a double for JT. And for JT. And a liner into left field, a base hit. It's an 11-game hitting streak. They're going to stop JT. The throw goes to second. Canna must have seen that, right?
I don't know if he did or not, but I mean, Dusty had him coming, and right at the last minute, he threw up the stop sign. I think Lindor. And they still got more games together, right?
They do. Swinging a foul tip. First strikeout for Budo in his big league career. Line drive, base hit to right field. That'll get another run home. Castellanos goes to second. RBI single for Maton. It's his 9th RBI of the year. 4-0 Phillies on top.
Him throw in this one inning. That's popped up. That'll help him out. Infield fly rule called. The batter is out. And Alonso squeezes it 2 away. 5 base hits, all well struck. 1-2 to Zimmer. And the curveball struck him out. And so Buto finally puts an end to a nightmarish first big league inning. Phillies send 9 men to the plate and they score 4. Mets with a big hole to climb out of. Started by pitchers outside of their projected 5-man rotation, which is amazing.
It's an amazing record.
4-pitch walk to Vogelbach, and the Mets have a leadoff base runner, and Gibson didn't come close with any of those pitches. With Canna on deck. And McNeil pops one up behind third. Easy play for Bohm. 1 out. Mets had 2 very good offensive games to start this series. They were a little flat last night. There's a grounder to third. Bohm backs off, but he drops it. And everybody's safe. That's the kind of break the Mets needed to try and find their way back into this game. Bohm backing up during this first week. He pulls one down to first. Hoskins fields it cleanly. The throw to second on target. And they get the second out, but not the double play. Perez lines one into center field for a base hit. That'll bring in Vogelbach. Beatty goes first to third. It's fumbled in center field. The throw coming in. With a relay throw to the plate, trying to score is Beatty, and he's safe as the ball's dropped by Realmuto. 2-run score on the play. The Philly defense falling apart, and the Mets get 2 runs back. It's 4-2. Mike
Swing from Perez, much better than the hit he had yesterday. This is a bullet up the middle. And Zimmer is in center field because of his defense. He doesn't pick it up cleanly, fumbles it around, and by that time, sqaure was able to wave Beatty around. He looked like he was going to be out at home, though, and it would have been an ill-advised send, but it works out because of the drop by Realmuto.
I mean, that ball threw him his first time up. Marte edging down the line from third, getting in Gibson's sideline. And Vogelbach drills one down the right field line, and that'll bring in a run. Marte comes home to score. The ball goes to the wall. Vogelbach heads for second, and he's in standing with an RBI double. And the Philly lead is trimmed to 4-3. And Jeff lines one over short, base hit. Vogelbach to third. He'll be held up there. McNeil with a 2-out hit to keep the inning going. Vogelbach, I don't know if he forgot how many outs there were, but he was running as though there were less than 2 out.
Or
Neal at first with 2 down. And Canna hits the ground ball right at Stott. He'll go the short way and get the force, and that retires the side. Mets settle for just the 1 run in the third. 4-3 Phillies going to the bottom. 1-2 to Beatty. And there's strike 3 called as he paints the inside corner. And Gibson has his 3rd strikeout. He fanned his first 2 batters, and that's his, well, especially when it's raining a little bit, and they have the sunglasses on. 3-2 to Perez, and that's taken low, ball 4. So Gibson loses the number 9 hitter to a walk. That's his second.
Fouled off. He doesn't swing and miss very often.
9th pitch to Brandon, and it's ball 4, and the Mets have 2 men on. Tremendous turn at bat for Nimmo. Gibson has walked back-to-back hitters, and the Mets have the tying and go-ahead runs on base with Marte coming up. 3-2 coming to Marte, and he hits one up the middle, base hit! Perez around third, he's being waved home. He'll score without a throw. Starling Marte ties the game for New York. A run-scoring single for Marte, and the Mets have come from 4 runs down to tie. It's 4-4.
Popped up. This will be a big out if they can record it. Infield fly rule has been signaled by the home plate umpire. Bohm makes the call on the catch.
That is...
Over to third. Alec Bohm somehow is able to make that play across the diamond. Woo! 5-3 on the putout. Excellent hands by Alec Bohm. A run does score to tie it. The Mets leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Alec Bohm got the glove in the right place at the right time. It's a 4-4 game. Over to first, Alonso. Flips to Budo, covering, and Zimmer slides in safely. Runner goes from first. Pitch outside, ball 4. And that'll put runners on first and second with nobody out. And here comes Reese.
Yeah, now we got to see if Bucky's going to get someone up.
Out to center field. Nimmo heading back. Zimmer tags from second. The throw goes towards second.
Good base run right there by Zimmer.
Down the right field line, hit well. Marte's going back. It is gone off the pole. It's his second 3-run home run of the day. 1 to left, 1 to right, and the Phillies retake the lead. Have a day. 56 runs batted in. 10 home.
10 gloves will fall out and only one bat. Well, Alec Bohm's one bat today has done some damage. He did make an error, but he's made up for it with 6 big RBIs, and that is huge right there. Mets tie it up in the top of the inning, and Alec Bohm says, you know what, I'm going to handle this the rest of the way. Look at that thing, just barely catching that fair pole.
2-2 coming. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball away. Strikeout number 4 for Butto. And that's the second out of the inning. So now he'll get. And he went around on the half swing. Castellanos is a strikeout victim. So Butto finishes off the 4th inning with his 5th strikeout. But Alec Bohm's second 3-run homer of the day makes it 7-4 Phillies. 2-2 to Vogelbach, and he gets one in the air to right field. Castellanos drifts to his right and puts it away, 1 out. I'm just staying away from him now. McNeil drives one down the right field line. That's an extra base hit into the corner. McNeil just continues to rake. He's got a 1-out double, his second hit of the day, and his 7th hit in this series. For his debut. And that's stroked into shallow center. That may fall. In comes Zimmer diving, and he did not, or did he make the catch?
He did not make the catch.
He did not. I didn't think he did. McNeil was confused on it, so he could not advance, but it's a hit for Canha.
Dude. Check swing. He went, says the home plate umpire. Go. Pitches cut on and missed. Back-to-back Ks for Bilotti. And the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits.
Everyone's leaving.
All 4.
That's the good news. And a changeup hit the other way. Diving stop McNeil. He gets up and throws out Hoskins. Wow! Has Jeff McNeil had a great series with the glove. That by much.
Extraordinary. Playing up the middle. Had to go a long way for it. Time that dive correctly. Get up and throw a strike to first base. Just flashing leather.
I mean, that ball was past it.
Yes, it was. Just got it.
But the Phillies, been around since the 19th century. Never more than 8. Well, he won't get an RBI out of this. Marte is there to catch the fly ball. Schwarber will tag and go to third, but that's the second out. So Bohm is retired for the first time today. Realmuto drives one to left. Canha moving over, slides, and he makes the catch. 2 terrific defensive plays right out of the rain delay by McNeil and now by Canha. Helped Nate Fisher to a 2nd scoreless inning. Well, the Mets were ready to go after the rain delay. A little hydroplaning for Canha. Nicely done. Mets in the 7th. And he pokes one the other way, and that's a base hit into right center. So Alonso reaching across the plate for the cutter, and he's got a base hit to start the 7th. 1-2 to Vogelbach. And he reaches for it and lines it into center field for a base hit. Alonso to second. He'll stop there. And just like that, the Mets will get the tying run to bat in the 7th. Back-to-back base hits by Alonso and Vogelbach. Brogdon ahead of the count, 1-2. And McNeil gets a fastball, flies it out to left center, and Zimmer comes over to get it. And Alonso will stay put at second base. That's the first out. Canha's 1 for 3 at a base hit to center his last time up. And he gets on the first one, hits it deep to left, back toward the corner, right near the wall, and it's out of here! Mark Canha ties the game with a 3-run homer! What a road trip for Mark Canha. Huge series in Atlanta, and now he hits a 3-run homer to get the Mets even in the 7th inning.
Boy, that's 2 big home runs on this road trip by Mark Canha.
He tied the
A 3-run bomb. Try to get ahead with the fastball up. Nice play by that Mets fan.
Sometimes as a manager you ask players to do more than they can handle as Beatty grounds one to the right side. And Maton is there to throw him out. And sometimes that works out. But for Broad, Walker struck out 1 for 2. And Perez drives one to right center field, chasing over is Zimmer, and he slides and makes the catch. Zimmer covering a lot of ground to take a base hit away from Perez to end the inning, but Mark Canha's 3-run homer has gotten the Mets even again. Stretch time in Philly, all knotted at 7.
Drive out toward left field. It's deep. It is gone! Just over the flower bed. A pinch hit home run by sqaure. He's just given the Phils the lead, 8-7 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. He lost his hat around first celebrating. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, hanging slider by May. And Gene started having, as that bat went long and long, he was having better swings than May. And caught that hanger right there. How about that young man?
Great catch by that guy.
Great catch, but how excited was he? Probably really excited about the catch, but also probably really excited that Phillies take a 1-run lead.
Look at this. Look.
Well, he's never been
off the hands, shallow left field. Lindor. One away here in the 8th inning. All right, take league baseball without a playoff.
He wants that off the old resume.
Schwarber lines one to right field. It's his second hit of the day. Popped up. Will reel it in for the second out. And here is Allen. Out to shortstop. Lindor throws to second, and the inning is over. 6-4 on the putout. The Phillies, though, retake the lead. sqaure. Solo home run, his first ever pinch hit home run. He was hoping it was high enough. It was high enough. And the celebration began between first and second and still hasn't ended.
And now trying to come from 1 run down in the 9th. McNeil gulps one down the right field line. He's got another extra base hit. McNeil heads to second. It sticks in the corner, but McNeil will settle for a double. So for the second straight day, McNeil doubles against Robertson in the 9th, and the Mets have the tying run at second with nobody out. He is extended his way. 2-2. Fly ball left field. Back goes Maton looking up at the wall, and it's out of here! Mark Canha gives the Mets the lead with his second home run of the day. Unbelievable! Canha ties it in the 7th, gives the Mets the lead in the 9th. It's 9-8 New York.
This is the cause for a backflip. One that ties the game, and then one that puts you ahead. Worthy.
By that man, a gourmet meal. He had five extra base hits in the series in Atlanta. And Beatty goes down to the cutter. And Robertson has the first out of the 9th. And a strike 3 call. Well, what strikes me, Ronnie, is that both teams were faced with 4 games in 24 hours. The Mets were
pitches from Robertson and finally got a pitch to hit.
Nimmo, great steer with a long fly ball to right. Castellanos back looking up, and it's out of here! Brandon Nimmo gives the Mets an insurance run with his 11th home run of the year. And it's 10-8 New York. A little icing on the cake from Brandon.
Each and every night. And the Mets have done that all year. Hanging breaking ball. We've seen Nimmo, a lot of his power come on hanging breaking balls.
He chose not to do that. That's drilled toward the left field corner by Marte, and he's got himself an extra base hit. Marte's third hit of the day, a ringing double. Lindor flies one to shallow left. Stott angling out and calling. And he makes the grab to retire the side. Mark Canha with heroics today. Edwin Diaz will try and close it out. 10-8 New York.
Popped out, struck out, lined out. And he gets a single right past Diaz's shoulder. And he says something to the dugout as he runs by. So the tying run is coming to the plate.
Coming here. That fastball got hit pretty hard.
Castellanos 2 for 9. He lopes it out toward right field. That'll drop in.
Look at us, Tommy.
Yeah, 2 on with nobody out. Up there swinging early, and Bryson Stott. Fly ball, right field. Marte going back toward the track. He has room, and he makes the catch as he runs into Nimmo. And the throw goes into second base. And they'll put runners on first and third with 1 out. St. Louis, fly ball, left center field. Nimmo's going back toward the State Farm side. He makes the catch. Realmuto will score. It'll be a 10-9 game. And sqaure is coming up.
I've seen Gene hit him the other way out too.
Yeah, the 3-2 Castellanos goes. The pitch in the dirt. Gets away from Perez. That'll put runners on first and second, and Derek Hall is coming up. The tying run is at second base.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz puts on the finishing touches. He gets Hall looking to end the game, and the Mets win an incredible game. Mark Canha with 2 home runs, drove in 5. Nate Fisher in his major league debut goes 3 scoreless innings in relief. Diaz gets the save, and the Mets win a thriller over the Phillies 10-9.
Boy, just too many heroes to even mention.